Right, children, this morning we shall be playing a special version of Countdown. Let's say hello to our wonderful host, Nick Ewer. He's no longer an apprentice. He's been hired to run our show. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a special edition of Countdown. Our dancing number queen's Rachel Riley. Wait till you see my cha-cha-cha. Come here, Pash. Let's dance. Oh, Rachel, do you have to dance every time we get in front of the camera? Ooh. And dictionary darling, Susie Dance. I wonder if anyone will get today's Countdown Conundrum. And now we need our two contestants. As today is such a special show, we are going to invite two lucky members of the audience to complete for the prestigious Countdown Teapot. Maybe a parent, maybe even a teacher. Do you think that's fair? I mean, the parents have only come to so they can have an hour off work or delay the household chores. As for the teachers, they haven't had their break time biscuit and coffee fix. They'll be good for nothing until then. Luckily, we have found two willing competitors. Let's meet them both. Hi, I'm Farmer Fields. I work on a farm and grow different types of crops. I'm not so good at the letters, but I know my numbers inside out and upside down. I have to work out my profits, you see. Hello, I'm Captain Birdseye. My strength is the letters game. Spending so long away at sea can get tedious without crosswords and games to pass the time.
Right, that's the instructions over with. Down to business is the first letters game. Your letter, Fields. Okay, let's start with a consonant, another consonant, vowel, consonant, and a vowel, please, Rachel.
30 seconds then. Your time starts now. Dun 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 dun. Bong. Fields, how many letters in your words? Oops. Oops, sorry, Rachel. Told you I wasn't too good at my letters. Like I've only got a 3. Same here. Think I need to warm up a bit. Only got back from the North Sea this morning. I've got E. Same here. One track minds us lands and sea workers. We work hard each day so that the likes of you lot have enough food to keep you fit and healthy. Could they have done any better than eat, Susie? I can't think. Maybe go funny. I need some food to eat. Reminds me of my childhood though. Parents always telling me to eat up. Flashback to Susie's family meal time. Tea's ready, Susie. Come and sit at the table. It's your favourite, sweetheart. Roast dinner. Oh no, not again. I hate all the veggies that go with it. Do I have to eat it all? Yes, you do. It costs a fair few quid off my salary to put that food on the table. So eat up. And I slaved over a hot cooker to make it for you, so don't be so ungrateful. There are plenty of people around the world that will be grateful for a decent hot meal, so eat up. Well, if there are any people that want it, send it in the post, because I'm not eating it. That's not going to happen, is it? How about thinking of all the people that have worked hard to get this food to the table? Eating it will make all their hard work worth it. People have worked round the clock to make sure everything on your plate is the best it can be. They don't want people eating rubbish. You owe it to them to eat up. I hadn't thought of it like that. Maybe you are right. Every time I'm going to think of all the people who helped to get the food on my plate. To my plate. Wait. To my plate. When we eat our food, we should say, thank you to God for what we have on our plate as we eat it and enjoy its taste. We must remember to thank the farmers and the shopkeepers and the people who cook the food we eat. Can I say grace before we start our meal, Dad? Of course you can, dear. Thank you for the world so sweet. Thank you, God, for the food we eat. Thank you, God, for the birds that sing. Thank you, God, for everything. Amen. Well, I'm glad to see you resolve that problem. Me too. So children out there, eat your food, be grateful and say thank you. Let's keep the show moving, shall we? Could they have done any better than 3, Susie? Yes, they could have had rest. I suppose you two like a good rest. I sure do. This time of year especially, it's hard graft getting all the crops picked and stored before the cold weather kicks in. The seas get worse this time of year. I'm glad to get ashore and collapse into a chair that isn't rocking and rolling all the time. Well, you've had a rest for a few minutes. A new letters game, I think. Oops. I'll stick with a safe 4. That's safe. Something close to my heart is saving food. What do you mean by save and saving? Like a goalkeeper or a bank? Well, let's take an ordinary family scene and I'll show you what I mean. Oi, you 3, put those computer games down and give me a hand with the shopping. The nice supermarket man has just delivered it. Help me unpack these bags and put it away. Do we have to? Just got to complete this level. In a minute. Well, don't take too long or it will start to go off. What do you mean, go off? If food isn't stored properly, it'll go off, start to smell and be wasted. So how can we help? What goes where and why? Well, the vegetables need to be stored in a cool cupboard where it won't be spoiled by excessive sunlight or heat. Right, I'm on it. I've got to eat veggies. It might as well be veg in good condition. What about this frozen stuff? Freezer, I'm guessing. Such a clever child. You're right, defrosted food can't be frozen if it's still in the packets. We should have to cook and eat the lot. I'd better get this lot in the freezer real quick then. I don't fancy eating all this frozen fish and ice cream in one go. Do you want me to put this dairy stuff? Will it be all right in the cupboard with the veg? Of course not. It has to go in the fridge. Anything with animal milk. It has to be kept chilled or it will start to go bad and grow green mold. Yuck, fridge, here we come. Prefer my yogurts and cheese without a fairy green carpet on them. It was a bit different when we were kids, Birdseye? I can't remember Mother buying in loads of tin food before we had such things as fridges and freezers. We found different ways to save the food from going off. So that's why so much fish was smoked and animal meat salted in the olden days. It helped preserve the meat and meant it would last longer. Be a terrible waste if all our hard work ended up being thrown away before anyone could eat it. So saving food is important. Well, my risky 5 is share. Like we did, you mean? We did sharing last week. And who now for you, funny little person? Let us introduce ourselves. We are members of the Battlehill Garden team. I'm Al. Len. Bitch. Marsh. No. There was loads of stuff, wasn't there? Carrots, beans, potatoes, raspberries, sweet corn, grapes and apples, to name but a few. I could have taken it all home and had one huge feast all to myself. But that would have been greedy and most definitely not sharing. So what we did was take home a few things each. That way everyone got a mix of produce but similar amounts and we were all happy. Well done, Fields. 5 points for that effort. So the scores after 3 rounds are, well, I've totally lost count. Rachel, you're on the maths quiz. Who's ringing? Rachel! All I want to do is dance.